Hello everyone, myself Asha Gargan. Today I am dealing with the topic class and culture as the determined New Year's experience in the joys of motherhood. These are my academic information. This is a hypothesis and this is question. And let's start with the introduction of Gucci Mchita. She is a Nigerian writer and her novels deal with a difficulty and unequal role of woman and also introduce three major themes: the quest for equal treatment, self-confidence, and dignity as a woman. And he is considered as a womanist rather than a feminist. In introduction of the novel, Stanley argued that The Joys of Motherhood is a feminist novel that advocates the theory of feminism. This gospel, which is customized to the needs of Black and African American people, includes men, women, and children. It's also look at African women's problems historically, taking into consideration racial, cultural, national, economic, and political challenges, as well as sexual ones, with the ultimate objective of protesting the existence and unity of all Black and African groups. Buchi Mtita also accepts this womanist gospel in the Joys of Motherhood, addressing sexist treatment of women as well as racial issue, national politics, and patriarchal culture and economical condition. So the Joys of Motherhood. The novel is about Igbo woman named New Igbo. She is facing a lots of problem in her survive that in the first stop she married with Amatoku. She in with her children is died, and second is married with knife and new life with Lagos, and it is a simple dream to take care of his children and make being a best mother of her. And her husband Naife don't support him, and at least she died alone, and no one to take hold her head. In modern Africa, place of women versus cultural values. In law, custom, and social order, the colonial experience in Malawi and Zimbabwe indicate that white people during colonialism severely condemned African sexual morality and women's status. They were considered to have no sexual morals at all. For example, lone people of Central Africa were described their morality so low, adultery was not considered as offense. It was also reported about the woman of the Mank, the chastity of women of their feeling on the subject is not considered. It is their custom to occasionally change wives. And another area of which African women's morality was addressed and control was the way they dressed. The colonial concept created a socio-political system in which African people were forced to convert to Christianity and to wear Western style of dress, clothing, and the native was a central focus of the colonial missionary project. The role of women in Igbo society, as Kemene Okonjo points out, the popular belief that African women were imported and or tribal in the male-dominant community of Igbo culture is a gross misconception. They rule that woman has to be a fertile and giving to many children of only son, not a woman. And this feminine gender by nature is sex-centric with the chest responsibility to reproduction. The female body is firm and fashioned by Chineke, means God the Creator, to carry pregnancy, give birth, breastfeed, and nature babies. They are biologically structured to reproduction. Humankind, the most important role of woman in the Igbo religion culture is to bear children. The character of new ego, Buchim Chita applies the Western feminist ideology of motherhood for that they have no joy of in motherhood, that new ego will enjoy her life being a mother of many children in order to have the comfortable all day. She is ready to sacrifice and feed their children and take care of their children, but at the end she gets nothing. And she is sacrificed a lot in her entire life. And also when need of money, and they ask for the knife, that he asks that I am not giving you a penny because I haven't a penny to give. And knife and again said that it's your responsibility to feed your children as best you can. So these how indicate that woman is a slave of man and she is a subject of oppression by the patriarchal society. And New Ego has experience of marginalization and oppression as a mother is Imchita's view of the African patriarchy. So motherhood of New Ego. It is important to access the meaning of motherhood to an Igbo woman. New Igbo believe that a woman's glory is a directly correction to how she contributes her husband's name. She believes that a woman who is fertile is seen as a commodity because she is a means for her husband to express his virility and role in the community. For her, all women stand to gain from motherhood is the comfort of knowing she will be cared for by her children and community in her older age. New Ego also succumbed to a belief that only sons are access to the Igbo society. And she had reminded herself to all saying that money and children don't go together. So that's why she is spending all money at her children and take care of her without the support of Naife. And the God wouldn't give you any children. If you wanted children, you had to forget money and be content to be a poor. It is this kind of generation that keep New Ego in life of poverty. She believes motherhood in her only ticket out of misery. Because New Ego so readily accept a belief different from August discipline, she lose all self-identity out of what she accepts to be her role as a woman. She decided to be a best mother of her children and feed them. But she at the end her husband doesn't support him, and all children left him at the end, and no one there to hold her hand, and she died alone at the roadside, and she said that I was born alone and I shall die alone. What have I gained from all this? Yes, I have many children, but what do I have to feed them on? On my life, I have to work myself to the one to look after them, and I have to give them my all. And if I am lucky enough to die in peace, I have to give them myself. So at the conclusion, Imchita point out that there are no joys of motherhood and how Igbo society consider them, and how she survived her whole life with a struggle of economical, and she gets nothing at the end. These are my learning outcome and gender and patriarchy, how struggle in economical struggle face new ego and her husband doesn't support her and burden of motherhood. Her challenge is the ideal is a role of motherhood. There are no joys of motherhood as a woman and colonial impact that. Traditional gender role no, she has to be a fertile and give many, more as a children and give birth of more as children and class and identity shows economical struggle of motherhood and then feminist critique who explore women's oppression in society and at the end this is illegitimate that she gets nothing at the end. So these are my references and thank you.